Hi everyone, how you doing? So that guitar part there was the rest of the song for The Bonny by Gerry Cinnamon. So again, before we get started, if you just want to make sure you've got your capo sitting on the 3rd fret, and then that way you're ready to go. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're just going to be playing our G chord, but we're just going to use our middle finger on the 6th string in the 3rd fret, and then our 3rd finger on the 1st string in the 3rd fret. So again, up until the very end of the song, we're going to be doing a finger picking pattern. So you're just going to want to get your thumb ready on the 6th string, and you're just going to hit that, and then you're going to get your middle finger to hit the 4th string, and then your 3rd finger to hit the 3rd string, and then your middle finger back to hit the 4th string, and then your thumb to hit the 6th string. Right, and that's all we got for that first bit there. Right, so it was your thumb on the 6th string, middle finger on the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, middle finger back in the 4th string, and then your thumb to sit in the 6th string. Right, and then once you've done that, you get your 3rd finger and you're going to hit the 1st string, then your thumb hitting the 6th string, and then you're going to get your middle finger to hit the 3rd string, and then your thumb hitting the 6th string again, and then your middle finger hitting the 4th string. Right, and that's just the first bit, just covering the G chord there. So I'll play that from the beginning for you, just so you can hear how it sounds, and then we'll go through the rest of the song. Right, and that's all we're doing for that bit there. The next bit we're going to be doing is we're just going to move our middle finger down 1 string to the 5th string in the 3rd fret, and then our 1st finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. In this bit we're just going to use our thumb to hit the 5th string, and then our middle finger to hit the 4th string, then the 3rd finger to hit the 3rd string, middle finger to hit the 4th string again, and then your thumb to hit the 5th string. Right, and that's all we're doing for that bit there. Right, so we got a thumb on the 5th string, middle finger on the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, middle finger on the 4th string, and then your thumb on the 5th string. Right, so covering from the G chord up to there, we've got this. Right, and then after that we're going to go back to the G chord, and we're going to use our thumb to hit the 6th string, and then we're going to get our middle finger to hit the 2nd string. So it's thumb on the 6th string, middle finger on the 2nd string, and then your 3rd finger on the 1st string, middle finger back on the 2nd string, and then your 1st finger on the 3rd string. Okay, so that was your thumb on the 6th string, middle finger on the second string, third finger on the first string, middle finger back on the second string, and then your first finger back on the third string. Right, so we got this here. Right, and then the next bit we're just going to be playing this. Right, so we're going to go on to a D chord, so we're just going to start off with a D sus chord, so just your first finger, third string, second fret, and then your third finger, second string, third fret. So we're going to be hitting our thumb on the fourth string, and then our third finger on the first string. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit the fourth and the third string, fourth and the first string together, and then we're going to hammer our middle finger onto the first string and the second fret. So you want to make sure you get that there. Okay, so it was your thumb on the fourth string, third finger on the first string, and then you're going to hit the fourth and the first string together, and then use your middle finger to hammer on to the first string and the second fret. Right? Then once you've done that, keeping the D major shape, your middle finger, is going to hit the second string, and then your first finger is going to hit the third string. Right, so we got this here. Right, so again I'll play that from the beginning for you, just up to the D major chord there, just so you can hear how it sounds, and then we'll go over the rest of the song. Right, then once we've done that, we're going to get our pinky, just moving on to the first string and the third fret, and we're going to get our thumb on the fourth string, and then we're going to use our third finger on the first string, and again we're going to hit the fourth and the first string together, and then we're going to pull our pinky off. So you want that sound there, so make sure your middle finger is on the first string on the second fret. Right, so you get your thumb on the fourth string, third finger on the first string, you're going to hit the fourth and the first string together, and then pull your pinky off, so you get that sound there. Right, then once we've done that, we're going to get our middle finger to hit the second string, and then we're going to get our first finger to hit the third string, and then our thumb to hit the fourth string. Right, so we got this here. Right, so again I'll play that from the beginning just up to there, and then we'll cover the rest of the song. Right, then once we're done that, we're going to go on to a C shape just without our first finger, and then we're going to get our thumb to hit the fifth string, middle finger hitting the fourth string, and then our third finger hitting the third string. So you want to get that there. Right, and then we're going to get our middle finger on the fifth string in the second fret, thumb hitting that, then lift your middle finger off and hit the fifth string open, and then you're going to go on to an E minor shape, and then we're going to play this here. Right, so from that C shape we've got thumb hitting the fifth string, middle finger hitting the fourth string, third finger hitting the third string, then our middle finger on the fifth string in the second fret, using our thumb to hit that, then we use our thumb to hit the fifth string open, and then we go on to an E minor shape, and we're going to use our thumb to hit the sixth string, middle finger to hit the fourth string, third finger to hit the third string, middle finger to hit the fourth string, and then your middle finger on the sixth string in the second fret, using our thumb to hit that, and then just sliding up one fret to the third, and then using our thumb to hit the sixth string again. So I'll play that from the very beginning up to the E minor chord there. I'll play it at a slow tempo for you so you can have a practice play along with it as well, and then we'll cover the last part of the song. And that's just the first part there. When we go on to the second part of the verse, it is going to be the exact same up until the very end. So instead of going on to the E minor, so we do this bit here. Right, in the last bit, we'll go back to that C shape, and we're going to play that the exact same way we just done there. Right, and instead of going on to the E minor, we're just going to get our middle finger onto the 6th string in the 3rd fret, and then we're just going to do thumb on the 6th string, and then our middle finger on the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, middle finger on the 4th string, and then our 1st finger is going to go onto the 2nd fret on the 6th string. Right, and then once you've done that, you're going to put your middle finger back onto the 3rd fret into that G shape, and then you're just going to repeat it again. So the first time he does that, he'll do that twice, right? So we'll play that whole bit twice. After the second time he's done it, he'll go back into playing the intro again, just as normal. That's for 4 times. Go back into the verse, he'll do that 3 times, playing it the exact same way he done there. Then he goes back into the intro, and he does that another 4 times, and then at the end he goes into strumming the chords. So we're going to go into a G major shape, and we're just going to do this here. Right, so with the G major chord, you want to hit all 6 strings, right? So you just want to go down, 2, 3, 4, and then down up. After that, we're going to go on to a C major chord, and we're going to do. Right, so I was down, down, up. Right, so it's quite a quick. Right, so just from the 5th string down, you're going to strum that. Then back onto G major, where he's going to do down, up, down, up. Right, so from the beginning of that bit there, we've got this. Right, so that last G there was down, up, down, up. Okay, so from the G at the beginning. Right, and then after that we're going to go on to this bit here. Right, so what he does there is you're just going to get your 3rd finger on the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and you're going to do a downstroke, and then you're going to hammer your 1st finger onto the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and then your middle finger onto the 1st string in the 2nd fret, so you get this here. Right, so you're just going to strum from the 4th string down, and then you're going to do down, up, down. Oh, sorry, on that last downstroke, we're just going to put our pinky onto the 1st string in the 3rd fret, so we get this here. Right, and then we're going to lift the pinky off and do another downstroke. Right, and that's how we're finishing off that bit with the D chord there. Okay, so again, from the beginning of the D shape, we get our 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. We're going to do a downstroke using our 1st finger and our middle finger to hammer onto the 2nd string on the 1st string. Sorry, get our 3rd finger on the 2nd string and the 3rd fret. Then we're going to do a downstroke, and then we're going to hammer our 1st finger onto the 3rd string and the 2nd fret, and then our middle finger onto the 1st string and the 2nd fret. So we're going to get this here, and then you're going to do down, up. And then you're going to put your pinky on the 1st string on the 3rd fret, and you're going to do another downstroke, and then lift your pinky off, and you're just going to do down, 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 up, all in just a normal D major shape there. Down, 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 up. Okay, so from starting from the G chord up to the D chord, we've got this. Right, then we're back onto our C major chord for down, down, up. And then we're going to go onto an E minor, and we're just going to hit on all 6 strings. We're going to do down, up, and then we're going to get our middle finger onto the 6th string on the 2nd fret, and we're just going to hit that, and then moving up to the 3rd fret, we're going to go back into a G major chord, right? So from the beginning up to there, we've got this. And then we're going on to our G chord, so we've got. Right, so that was down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. On the G chord, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Back onto C major, down, down, up. Onto G major, down, up. Right, so again I'll play from the beginning just up to that G major chord there, and then we'll go over the last wee bit of the strumming pattern. We're going to go back onto this D shape here. So we've got the. Right, so we're going to do that bit twice. So what we're doing with the D chord there is the exact same as we done at the very beginning of the song there. So it was your 3rd finger on the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and you're going to do strum from the 4th string down, using your 1st finger to hammer onto the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and then your middle finger to hammer onto the 1st string in the 2nd fret. Right? And then you're going to do down, up, and then your pinky on the 1st string on the 3rd fret, doing a down, lift your pinky off, down, 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 up, and then onto C major, down, down, up, and then onto G major, down, up, up. Right, so that was. Right, then we do that one more time. Right, and then the last time we do it, the only difference is we're going to play the C chord just once and then finish on an E minor. So we've got this here. And that is The Bonny by Gerry Cinnamon. So again, I'll play that from the very beginning for you all the way through to the end there at a slow tempo, just so you can have a practice play along with it. And you can have a proper hear at how the guitar part goes, and then I'll let you get on and have a practice with it. that is The Bonny by Gerry Cinnamon. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll let you get on and have a practice with that yourself. Remember and hit subscribe hit the subscribe button so you can be kept up to date with more videos that I'm going to have coming up. If you could also leave a like and a comment on the video, that would be super, thank you. And again, a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. It's really helped me out a lot, so thank you all so much for showing your support. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, so I'll get working on some more songs. I'll let you have a practice with that, and I'll see you later on. Bye.